Hi, this is Fred Garth with Harvey magazine with the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. I'm here with Chris Peterson at Biscayne Boats. And Chris, you've got a new boat here. It's the Biscayne. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with this one.
We do. It's a new Biscayne. We call it the new Biscayne, but we've had the Biscayne in the lineup for a number of years. But what we did with this boat was we completely redesigned it. Other than the 16.4 footprint and the width of the old Biscayne and a 12-degree dead rise in the bottom, we completely shaved everything off that was going on the bottom of the boat and redesigned it. We spent 2 years with Captain Will Benson and Bear Holman down in the Keys. This is really designed around some of their desires. It's a really big, rough water permit boat and tarpon boat to handle rough water, but at the same time to be very stealth and very nimble and very quick to turn and maneuver as a technical poling skiff and not so much just a real big boat for big water. So it's very nimble, very maneuverable. You know, you get these permit going different directions and they change their mind. You got to be able to move and change and react with them. And so if you can get the boat to do that, that's what makes it a perfect boat.
How skinny can you get in this boat?
This boat you can get about 7 inches. This is a new Yamaha 4-stroke 70 that we put on this boat. It's got it's geared to take a much larger prop, more like maybe a Mercury Bigfoot would also be very good for this boat. The 60 Bigfoot that Mercury has, the E-Tex. So there's a lot of engine choices, but this particular boat with this new 70 Yamaha has performed wonderfully. We're getting about 40 miles an hour out of this engine as you see it. On average, a hard-hitting day in any of these boats, even with the E-Tex or the Yamahas today, the fuel efficiency, your usage is somewhere between 4 and 6 gallons of fuel, and that's it. This boat also turns on rails. As it comes up, it doesn't slide out. Some of the design features we put in the back, it turns very nicely, holds its turn, and then in rough water, it's almost bone dry. We've got some great big spray rails in the front, and then in the bottom, we also designed it up near the front to do a couple of things in a heavy chop. One, it's got a very aggressive, sharp entry in the bow. Beyond that, there's some of the things that we did in the design to help mitigate the spray and chop and keeping it down without allowing it to get up in the air where it can get you wet. In the past, we had these hatches that open from side to side, and this boat we're now opening to the back because it makes it so much easier for you to be able to load your equipment and things in and out of the boat. My one worry with that is that the way this latch works, so we've incorporated what we call a slam latch in here, so when you do put it down, you have to open it. It won't pop open and just catch the wind or anything funny like that. Most of our materials are not used in the boat building industry. Most of them are used in aerospace, and a lot of our lamination and composite work comes from really research that's done in the aerospace industry because they're used to making things super light, super strong, and that's what our boats are. They're all Kevlar, they're all carbon fiber. It's all to make the boat light, float lighter, and be quiet, and be able to be pushed and be nimble and fast on the flat.
Well, thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it. Have a good show.